伯明罕大学位在英国的核心地带，交通方便，搭火车前往伦敦只要 1.5 个小时。当地除了以街头艺术闻名，同时英国知名影集《浴血黑帮》也在此取景。是什么原因让伯明罕大学进入世界百大并且成为英国企业爱用第一名的学校呢？今天邀请到伯明罕大学学校代表以及商学院教授，和大家一起分享学校的优势以及生活环境。
Now our careers team is an award-winning careers team and we have career services in every single one of our colleges.
We also have an academic skills centre which provides workshops, has online resources, has one-to-one drop-in sessions.
In terms of the city itself, so Birmingham is the UK's second city. 40% of the population are actually under the age of 25. So it's a really vibrant city and really good for students as well. I watched all of Peaky Blinders series and some people that I've spoken to actually say, is Birmingham like that? Is it dangerous? No, it's not like that. No, it's not like that.
No.
We, on our campus, it's a very safe and secure place to be. Hi, ni hao. My name is Carl Adaway and I'm one of the regional managers at the University of Birmingham.
Hi, ni hao. I'm Cristina Sambrook, Head of Recruitment and Student Mobility.
So we're here today to answer 15 questions about the University of Birmingham.
So the first question is, what makes University of Birmingham a great choice for postgraduate studies?
So I think first of all it's important to say that we're one of the founding members of the Russell Group of universities. Universities such as Oxford, Cambridge, UCL, Manchester, Imperial are all part of the same group. Now, if those of you who don't know what the Russell Group is, if you've heard of the Ivy League in America, so top level group of universities, the Russell Group is similar, but it's actually in the UK. We're also in the top 80 universities in the world, so a very prestigious university in that regard. And we're also top choice for leading employers in the UK as well.
And how big is the international community at University of Birmingham?
The university itself has about 38,000 students. 10,000 of those are international from about 150 different countries. Very international.
And please tell us more about the computer science program, which is top 10 in the UK. Can students without a computer science background study computer science or data science at Birmingham?
So with our programs, computer science, our MSc computer science program, it was actually founded in 1969, one of the first universities in the UK to actually offer that. It is a conversion program. Anyone from any walk of life can actually attend that particular course. Now, if you are from a computer science background already, you could do one of our advanced computer science programs.
And now this question is for Chris. What are the advantages of studying at Birmingham Business School over other business schools?
We have a dedicated career support for the students, and many of our postgraduate programs have elements of both academic and practical studies. Students can choose to do company projects. We have partnerships with many big named companies, and also some of the students in particular programs, such as, for example, international business or supply chain management, can opt to study in Singapore or in Dubai. Now, there are other campuses.
Can you share the academic support online resources that students have access to?
We have a system of personal tutoring whereby every student gets their own personal tutor that they can discuss various issues with, but they also have access to the module leads on a one-to-one during their office hours. We also have an academic skills centre which provides workshops, has online resources, has one-to-one drop-in sessions, and a lot of support in terms of how to write academically, but also for those students who want to develop, for example, their math skills.
What kind of scholarship opportunity does University of Birmingham offer to students?
Birmingham business students have access to a wide range of scholarships between 10,000 to 25,000. Those who are not in the business school will have scholarships of 10,000.
Now moving on to the second part of the questions. So according to the graduate market in 2024, University of Birmingham is the most targeted university by employers in the UK. And we are curious to learn how the school achieved this. So the first question, what kind of career support and resources does the school offer to students?
When our students actually arrive, we have careers support which is actioned immediately. So our students during Welcome Week will meet all of the careers team and be offered the different services that are available during that time. In around October, November time, we'll have our first set of careers fairs. Now our careers team is an award-winning careers team and we have careers services in every single one of our colleges. I should have mentioned earlier, we have 5 different colleges. We have a central careers team, and they're the ones that support students with things like how to write your CV, how to present yourself at interview, and they do various different sessions every single week that you can actually just drop in. And of course you can also speak to your tutors as well about that and get direct information and support from them.
And if student wants to explore opportunities outside of the UK, does the school provide any information or resources?
Yes, so we have something called the Student Circus. Now that's a platform that actually engages employers from around 30 different countries. It's actually a really valuable resource for students to use, and I definitely think you should pick that up.
What are some of the companies that University of Birmingham graduates can now work in?
So we have a wealth of different employers that actually support our students at both undergraduate and postgraduate level. So just to name a few, we have companies such as PricewaterhouseCoopers, IBM, Rolls-Royce, but we also have companies such as Amazon and Google and Apple. So lots of different companies available for students to actually engage with.
Is the University of Birmingham career support still available to students after they graduate?
Yes, it is. Students can use the career support for up to 3 years after they graduate. However, Birmingham Business School students have lifetime support.
Wow.
And many Taiwanese students want to stay and work in the UK once they complete studies. Does the school have any resources to help them?
Certainly do. So we have something called IST, or the International Student Team. They're there on hand to deal with anything to do with visas, finance questions, anything around that side of things. If you're looking to stay back in the UK following your studies, you can actually enter into the graduate student visa. You can get the graduate student visa, and you can get all of the support for that from the International Student Team.
Third part of the questions. So since both of you work in Birmingham, you must be very familiar with the city. So in this part, we want to quiz you on some questions related to life in Birmingham. What is the city of Birmingham like, and how much would a student need to live there?
Sorry, Chris.
Sorry.
In terms of the city itself, so Birmingham is the UK's second city. About 1.1 million people live there, so even though it's a second city, it's still relatively small. However, in terms of the student life and the experience that you'll have there, it's like any big city that you would go to in the world. 40% of the population are actually under the age of 25. So it's a really vibrant city and really good for students as well. In terms of the cost of living, then you're looking roughly somewhere between £10,000 to £15,000 per year. Now that includes everything. That's because it depends on the type of accommodation that you decide to choose. But also it depends on your lifestyle. You know, if you like to go shopping a lot, it's going to cost you a lot more money.
And what kind of extracurricular activities are available at University of Birmingham?
Ooh, that's a good one. So there's several. We're a campus-based university. We're set in 272 acres of land. 2025, we're actually celebrating our 125th anniversary. Because of that, we've actually got a lot of extracurricular activities. So a little unknown fact about Birmingham is that we're actually really good for sports. We've got a £55 million sports centre that was built in 2018. It's got a 50-metre Olympic length swimming pool. There's a 250-piece gym. There's lots of different sports courts available. So if you're a good athlete or sports person or just like to exercise, then Birmingham will be a good choice for you. But besides that, if you're into the arts, we've got the Barber Institute of Fine Arts, which contains beautiful paintings by Picasso, by Van Gogh, lots of different famous artists actually available to you there.
So we hear food in the UK is quite bland, but Birmingham should have plenty of great options, right?
Food in the UK might or might not be bland, but definitely is not bland in Birmingham because we are a melting pot of cultures. So you'll find any and whatever cuisine you can think of, from Chinese, Indian, Indonesian. I realize that I mention Asian mainly because I like Asian food, so I cook food. So for those of you who can't cook, there are plenty of restaurants. We have amazing supermarkets near the university. Quite wide range of sauces and spices and ingredients, so you'll have absolutely no problem.
In some of our accommodation, there's also a supermarket there as well, so you can actually purchase food actually within the accommodation environment if you want to.
And what do you think of Birmingham's prospects as a city?
A lot of people have the misconception that Birmingham is a very industrial city. Now that was probably true 100 or more years ago, but it's not true anymore. So Birmingham today is more of a finance city. It's known for arts, it's known for food, okay? So it's a very different city to how it used to be many, many years ago. So don't get confused. Prospects for the city are growing. The city itself is in the process of developing HS2, which is our high-speed railway in the UK. It's been going on for a little while, but hopefully before too long it will be completed. Birmingham to London, and you'll be able to travel there within about 45-50 minutes. We're here today to answer some questions about the University of Birmingham.
Hopefully in an interesting manner, and will tempt you to come to Birmingham.
I watched all of the whole series, Peaky Blinders series, and some people believe it's actually, you know, Birmingham is really like that now. It's not, okay, it's not. On our campus, it's a very safe and secure place to be.